Hi, Will.
Hi. Wait, why is my camera not on? Oh, okay, it's on. It's on now. Hi.
Hi,
I'm
Will.
in. How are you? Wait, are you frozen? Oh, wait, no, now you're moving. Okay,
We're
good.
good?
No, we're good. I thought it was a connection issue for a moment. How are you? How are you feeling after your? Was it a serious car crash?
Oh, yeah, my car's totaled.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry that happened.
No,
Oh, gee.
it's okay. I'm literally just finished with insurance. I'm gonna
Oh,
get money from the insurance. I'm gonna get a new car. But yeah, it was crazy. It was literally the night that I saw Ed Sheeran.
oh my God. Well, at least honestly, it's a miracle you're okay. At least you weren't yourself. Were you
Yeah.
injured at all? Or
No, my knee was bruised. I was a little sore. My chest was sore the first few days. I was with my
okay.
sister in the car. And I keep telling
Oh,
her that she's literally the reason why we're okay because I think we talked about this. I live in Monterey
mhm.
and the show was in Oakland, so it was about a 2 hour drive up north. And the show was
Okay.
over so late. It was literally almost midnight when it was over. And
Oh,
just driving back home and I was just exhausted. I was so tired. I had a long day at work too. And I
oh.
just dozed off. I was just so tired. And
Wait, you worked and then you drove. I would have taken the day off. Oh my God.
I should have.
I'm like,
I left a little early to make it. Yeah.
okay. Wow. Yeah. No. Jeez.
Yeah, and I
Well,
dozed off and I fell asleep and then but her scream literally woke me up and that's why I was able to like break and kind of avoid. I was so close to
yeah.
home. We were so close. But yeah, car's
Oh,
totaled, car was gone, and then the next day was my other Ed Sheeran concert. I went to two in a row.
wait, you were able, okay, good. You were able to make, at least you saw Ed Sheeran twice. So I
Yeah,
guess, I
it kind of made up for it. It was a good distraction.
yeah, I was gonna say, I know I was just gonna say it's so sad because isn't there like known myth of like car accidents happening close to your house or like that's where it's most likely to happen. I don't know. That I heard like there was that like mythology of some sort, but yeah,
I
it's sad that it happened so close to your house. But at
yeah.
least we have Kelly Clarkson's album to talk about to lighten up the mood. I love her album, so I'm excited to talk about it. I'm sorry the first podcast didn't record. Um, so
Yeah, but
that's annoying.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited we were able to make it work and we could finally do this again. Before we talk about that album, Kelly, I know you moved to the East Coast, New York, right? So how was that move and how has it been over there?
So I haven't moved to New York
Okay.
directly yet. So I'm in Massachusetts at home again. I'm in my childhood home. It's a colorful room, honestly. I love all
Yeah.
the colors.
I love it. There's so much
Um,
light.
Thank you. No, I know my room does get a lot of light. But no, so I moved back home. I'm working a part-time job, and I also just started another job. So I'm working two jobs right now, just kind of saving money. One of the jobs is remote though, thankfully, so that
Hmm.
makes it a little easier. So I'm back in Massachusetts for a little bit, which I love this time of year because it's fall and all the colors are changing and everything's just translucent and crisp and beautiful. I love fall. Fall is I am sweater weather freak when I sense the first feel of like crisp fresh air outside in like September or October whenever it arrives. I am the most like at ease person on planet Earth. I feel like because I'm just like, oh my God, everything's just so comfortable and beautiful and serene. So I've been doing a lot of hikes while I'm in New England. So yeah,
Yeah, I'm
absolutely.
just like you.
This
I
is
love crew necks. I love cardigans. I love a good beanie. I love a good flannel. And usually around this time here in California, it gets colder and gray and cloudy. It was 90 degrees yesterday. It's still hot. It's like it's
in
summer.
Monterey. It's 90. I thought that was just in Los Angeles. It was 90 degrees in Monterey. That's absurd. Oh
And
my
it should
God.
start cooling down like in November. And I'm like, nah, it should have started cooling down like September. Like, get in the vibe.
Yo, I low key. Okay, so it's funny. I low key hate this. I feel like climate change is finally affecting everything, and I low key hate it because everything's just like that much more muggier over here too. It's still fresh air, but it definitely is more muggy than I remember it in the past. Like it feels like it's a second form of summer. So yeah, climate change is real, everybody. So Clean up your
Yes.
act.
Yeah. And how was your trip to the UK? How did that go?
I love that. I absolutely loved being in London. I studied abroad there back in 2017.
Oh wow.
And so I had the time. Oh my God, wait, I'm sorry. I'm obsessed with your Kelly Clarkson stickers.
Oh
But
yeah,
no,
my
so
friend got me a hydro and put the stickers herself. So I got Kelly, I got Adele, Baby Yoda, Taylor's version.
oh wait, okay, I love that jacket. Please tell me that's a real life jacket, because that that's actually a cool jacket.
I think it's half folklore, half evermore. What doesn't kill you makes you
Somebody
stronger.
somebody needs to make that into like an actual fashion wear jacket.
Do you know?
Somebody wait, that's oh my God, Shawn Mendes. Wait, that is Shawn Mendes, right?
This is Prince Eric.
Wait, no, it's not. Why did it look like Shawn Mendes for a minute?
Yeah.
Prince Eric from the little. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Um,
I
but
have
yeah, no, I being in London though. It was it was nice. I decided to go back just because I wanted to revisit and kind of like take the time I had over the summer, and because I was unemployed for the summer from June until recently. So I figured, you know what, I'm gonna take the time and advantage of it and go back and be a little British London boy. And London Boy by Taylor Swift played every single day on my headphones. Every single day. It was my Emily in Paris. I was like peak influencer mode. I was just like content, pictures, video. I got my hair styled. I got new clip. Like, yeah, it was a moment. I loved it. But um, I'm trying to think what else I did over there that was exciting. And I did a few photo shoots for my publication Echo, so that was also cool because I got to meet some actors and do some interviews and photo shoots, and you know, I hope the actors over here get their deserved raises, but over in Britain, since they aren't a part of SAG, they were able to talk about their movie projects. So I did one photo shoot with a Ken from the Barbie movie. His name is Charlie Goddard, and he played one of the Kens in Barbie. So that was really cool to like get to talk to him about Barbie because that was such like a massive movie, like it's such a blockbuster for the year. So
yeah.
it was cool to in a way get to work on a Barbie piece. That was an interview and photo shoot. So and the talented photographer, Elizabeth, she's based in London. She slayed the photo shoot. So thank you, Elizabeth. Um, so yeah, I'm pleased with how that came out. But it was a fun trip. And I went to Winnie the Pooh with when sorry, I'm gonna go on and on, so
It's
stop me.
okay.
But no, and I went to where Winnie the Pooh was written, like the author was inspired to write her story. Um, I'm blanking on the town name, but there's this Winnie the Pooh cottage with everything Winnie the Pooh decor, and it's called Pooh's Corner, and you can have breakfast and tea, and then after that, it's right near a hiking trail. And it's a legit hiking trail, just FYI. It's like 6 miles round trip. So it's not like
Bro.
it's an easy walk, but it's just lawn, and when it's hot, it's like can be a little tiring. But it's beautiful, and that's where Pooh's home is. That's where the Pooh Bridge is, the stick bridge that where he threw the sticks off the bridge. And then
Oh,
there's like a few little memorabilia things set up along the trail, like Pooh's house with a Pooh stuffed animal with a bunch of honey around it. A lot of bees. So if you are allergic to bees, don't go near it. Because it's real honey in the jars. And then there's like some piglet houses and Eeyore's area. It's really cute. It was a really cute experience and time over there. So
wow.
yeah, I love London. I love probably my favorite city in the world. But
Yeah, that's amazing. It's such a great idea too. I saw that they had an Airbnb, I don't know if you saw this, of Shrek's swamp, of like Shrek's house. And I thought it was the coolest idea. I saw all the
wait,
pictures. It looks just like his house. Yeah. Yeah. So I was like,
wait, in London? Wait, where
no.
is it in London? No,
Well,
okay.
here's the thing. I saw it. I'm like, oh my God, I have to go. Turns out it's in Scotland.
Why
And I
in
was,
Scotland? Where is Shrek even based?
I have no idea. But I'm like,
It is
damn.
I'm Googling this. Where is Shrek taking place? Because I'm like, is it taking place in a real life like area?
I
No, it's
don't
a
know.
fairy tale. No.
It's a,
Because like Pooh is based in the UK, so I was just like wondering, but that's kind of random in Scotland. That's cool. I want to go there now.
I know. You
When
gotta
I'm
look up pictures. I want to ask
maybe
you, You went, I was so jealous about this. You went to Kelly Clarkson's meet and greet. I would have killed
Mhm.
to go. I had to go to Oregon for my cousin's graduation like a few days.
So,
Ah, it's
I
so
know.
beautiful.
Yeah. It's my first vinyl I've ever listened to. I've been trying to like make time and set aside time for like every now and then to listen to some vinyls because I know the sound is so much cleaner and crisper and just more, high produced sounding. So um it was cool to listen to this on vinyl. And I'm sorry, can she's having a Stevie Nicks moment on this album.
Have you
Like,
seen my shirt?
oh my god, it's the back of it. Oh, that's so cool.
And I have a pillow of that on my couch because I love that photo so much.
She is peaking right now. She is having a fourth, fifth peak of her career, which is hella impressive considering the fact that she's like not like a Taylor Swift, but she is like still slaying it to this day, and I'm so happy for her. Like her voice is just so beautiful, and I'm just happy people like still listen to talented music like hers. So
I know her
yeah.
voice is as big as ever. She's nailing it. Did you see her outfit for the iHeartRadio Music Festival the other day?
Yes, I'm like Miss
Oh.
Classy, sexy businesswoman. Oh my God, Kelly. No, honestly, I was like shocked. I was very pleased with her styling team too, because I'm not gonna lie, I love her obviously, and I don't like really care what she's wearing, but I will say she did kind of have a few misses on her talk show. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why her styling team was like going for like that, like maybe it was because she was like America's sweetheart, but like I don't know. I feel like it kind of aged her in a way, some of the outfits. So I love this new look that she's been slaying. So I also think she just looks so much more radiant and healthy since the divorce. I honestly think this album and like the move to New York City has been so healthy for her for like mental reasons. And so I think it's showing that she's like truly at a happy place of her life. So I'm happy for her because of that. So um yeah, I think she's just blossoming right now.
Yeah, and I'm so excited. I hope she carries it on to this new season of the talk show because the chemistry outfits were amazing and her new look and stuff. But back to the meet and greet. How did it go? Does she know who you are by now?
No, because the only problem is I meet her with a lot of time. Like there's like time that goes in between each time I see her. So it's just if it was frequent and like back to back to back, like like my encounters with Noah Beck, that type of back to back, most definitely. But I she made so many people. She has a talk show. She literally is like the female version of Ryan Seacrest more so because she sings as well. Like so she's meeting so many people every day. I don't know how she does it. And props to her. Um she obviously has a team, but you know what I mean. But no, she was so nice. She talks to everyone as if she's like, friends with her, friends with you. I told her about, my move back east right around the same time she moved back east, and she was just like, "Oh, fresh start and everything." So it's kind of like, you know, really authentic and connect. She connected well with her fans, and she, you know, made time to talk to each one. Um, and so I had a little video of me hugging her, and she's just, such a bundle of joy. She's America's sweetheart.
Yeah, and are you planning to go, since you guys moved around the same time, are you planning to go to her talk show at all in New York a few times?
Yeah, because I am only a 3.5 hour drive from New York City, so I will 1000% will eventually get talk show tickets to go see her. Because I mean, I've been to her set 15 times out in LA, so I'm like,
Mm.
I need to go see her at least once or twice in New York City while I'm on the East Coast and in close proximity to the city. So like I definitely do need to take advantage. I might be going down for New York City Marathon weekend, so I'm gonna try to get tickets for um one of her like her Thursday talk show. I know she's gonna be filming. I think she films Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, two shows each day, it looks like. So, which is annoying because that's my work schedule right now. So I'm like, thanks, Kelly. No, I'm joking. But she also has that type of say and influence on what day she can work, probably. So
Yeah,
I would work Tuesdays, Thursdays too if I could.
yeah. And I'm just so excited for her because she's in the same building as like Jimmy Fallon, SNL, Seth Meyers, Today Show.
Yeah,
Like she
walk up
is
center.
Yeah, she's killing. I gotta see her on SNL again. I gotta see her host and perform.
Oh my God. I bet you she will host SNL. Oh, 1000% will host SNL because her show is on NBC. 1000% will definitely host. I need to go see that. Oh my God. There's so many things I need to go down for.
Yeah.
I'm praying and manifesting that she announces Christmas shows because, it's New York City. It's so quintessential big city for Christmas. So I'm like hoping because I'm not gonna lie, absolutely adore Mariah Carey and All I Want for Christmas, but um Kelly Clarkson's Christmas music slaps like she has 5 All I Want for Christmas like songs, maybe even more. I feel like she has so many Christmas bops. Um, and, like, Underneath the Tree definitely competes, I feel like, statistically, I feel like it definitely competes with Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas. So, like, she has a big Christmas catalog that's very successful and well known and well listened to, so I wouldn't be surprised if maybe she did a Christmas show in New York City, and I would go in a heartbeat. I would buy tickets in a heartbeat in an instant, and I would probably buy 2 just so I can invite a friend, because that's something you would wanna go experience with a friend, but, so yeah, I'm definitely hoping and manifesting for that.
Yeah, I agree. I love Kelly's Christmas music, Underneath the Tree. It gets higher and higher in the charts every year. I feel like eventually it'll make it to that number one spot. But also I want to talk to you about Broadway. Are you a Broadway fan? And I'm so excited because part of the reason why Kelly moved to New York, she's a big Broadway fan. She's always wanted to do Broadway. So do you see that for her? Would you go to Broadway to see her?
I would 1000%. I'm not so I love theater and I appreciate the talent. I have been to Broadway shows in the past and West End shows in London, which is like the original Broadway, but I don't go frequently. Like I would like to, make more time for it. I mean, I think that's the one downside of like living in Los Angeles. There was no theater, so I didn't really like have as much access to it as I would have liked to. But,
Yeah.
maybe if I do happen to move down to New York City, I will 1000% go to Broadway. But no, I could totally envision and see Kelly going on Broadway because her voice is so powerful. It's very mellifluous, it's very like smooth and it just resonates to the whole theater. Um, like I really don't understand how her voice gets better and better, but it does. Um, and so I could, and also didn't she like do some theatrical type music for like Hamilton and with Josh Groban one time as well? So she kind of already is like played and toyed around with it anyway. So, and her voice just sounds so operatic. Like it's a mainstream version of opera style singing. So I feel like she could do very well with it. Um, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. I wonder what type of play she would do. I don't know. That'd be
Yeah, I don't know if she'd be a part like of a remake or if they're just gonna make a whole new show and she could be like the lead. Either way, I want to see her. Like, she'll kill it. Um,
yeah,
I want
she
to
could.
ask you also, before we get into chemistry, can I ask you about, okay, what are your thoughts on a Super Bowl halftime show of Kelly? Because I bring this to all my friends and I bring it to a lot of people and they already start like judging it. But then I have to explain it to them like, I don't think Kelly can do it on her own. She has the hits for it, but like for 13 minutes, I don't think she can like do it on her own. I see her like being a part of like giving her a few minutes to do Since You've Been Gone and Stronger and maybe Breakaway or something. And
Yeah,
I see her being a part of like her generation, like Gwen, Christina, Britney, Pink, Avril Lavigne, like that kind of vibe, Alicia Keys. I see her having her moment, but I don't know if she can do her own Super Bowl, but she has the hits for it.
I yeah no, I don't think she's like as much as I love her. Obviously, I'm like biased for her in most cases, but I mean, realistically, I don't think she is halftime show material. Her songs are massive, and she's tremendous talent, but she's not a big visual person, and it's totally fine that she isn't. But halftime shows, when you think about it, it's like, a production. So she would need to like do something that I feel like would be something that's like not really her, but I think she could definitely be featured in a Super Bowl halftime show for sure, like a 2000s diva pop star because like pop, you know, melody performance style, like because there's so many pop stars from that era from the 2000s that I feel like there's enough of them to get like like that halftime show that they did with Aerosmith and Britney Spears, and kind of like that style, but 2000 pop divas like Britney Spears, Kelly Clarkson. Um, I'm trying to think. Wait, no, Britney Spears is the 90s. Avril Lavigne, like those type of musicians. So, I could see her being featured in one.
Yeah, me too. Okay, we can dive into chemistry now. I'm so excited with our. So you worked on your
No,
ranking?
yeah. So it's so hard with this album because there's so many good songs. But yes, I have an easy top five, and it definitely did change when the deluxe album came out too. Um, but I would say my first favorite song off of the album is 1000% favorite kind of high. And I know that's like considered poppy mainstream, easy to listen to, but I just like it because it's something I feel like she doesn't really have any of in her catalog. Like she has those fast, like club, get drunk, kind of shit faced songs with your friends, like My Life Would Suck Without You since you've been gone. Like those hardcore songs. But Favorite Kinda High is like it's light. It's like a summery song for her. It's kind of like a broken and beautiful kind of style, like EDM-y. I think David Guetta did the track for it. I want to say David Guetta did the track, or somebody
He did a
with
remix
no.
for it. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So oh yeah, he did the remix. But no, I just love the energy. It has like a driving pulse to it that just like makes you, no matter what mood you're in, it just kind of lifts you up out of it. And it's very euphoric of like, one's favorite memory that like kind of makes you feel euphoric and high in a way. Like, it's I love the song. I love Favorite Kind of High. So um, what about you? What's your favorite kind of song? What's your favorite song?
Well, my ranking here, I have scribbles all over the place because I skip moving songs because I love them all. Also, I completely forgot about the deluxe. I didn't even add any deluxe songs on here because I mean it's been busy. I listen to Roses. I have Roses on repeat. All the other tracks I
Mhm,
listen once or twice. I haven't like been able to like fully invest in them yet.
mhm.
So I only kept with the standard. But I put number one, Lighthouse, just because I'm such a sucker for ballads and like big vocal performances and sad songs. So that one really moved me out of all of them. And when I thought of like divorce album, I was like gonna see like how deep she was gonna go in and if there's gonna be any songs that kind of represented that. And I feel like Lighthouse did it really well. And I love the way she sings it live. Um, that was my number
I
one.
I love Lighthouse. That is such a beautiful ballad, and her voice literally sounds like you could envision her almost singing it on a cliff next to a lighthouse and like kind of like a moody, stormy weather, not like severe storm, but like just like something that like adds the drama and the drasticness to it. Like it's such a powerful song. I love it. Her voice is so powerful in it.
Yeah, I saw an AI photo of her. I gotta send it to you. It was so beautiful. She's like in this black sheer dress, looks amazing. And then the ocean is the background, and there's a lighthouse, and she has a microphone and
Ah,
she's singing. I'm like, that'd be a cool
yeah.
music video. I love
Oh,
that.
would be, well, I mean, it's her single now, so maybe production of her team. I feel like all of her music videos have been shitty on Atlantic Records. No beef, but like, I don't know. It's just very like hallucinative. But I feel like all of her music videos are very hallucinative on Atlantic Records. Like Love So Soft, I'm like, it's beautiful, but I feel like Lighthouse would be such an easy video to like slay. So Atlantic Records, listen to us, stay simple, and get the powerful message across. Let the song be the lighthouse. Like, let it be the guiding point to the music video. But
Yeah.
no, I love Lighthouse.
What's your second favorite?
Um, I love Down to You. Down to You, when I listened to that, I felt so sexy. Like it's such a confidence booster. Like, because it's literally like her singing about most likely her ex, about like, you won't bring me down to you, like you're not gonna like affect my mood, you're not gonna like change how I feel, like, you're not gonna bring me down to you. Like I just love that song and I love the message behind it. So I love Down to You for its confidence boosting reasons.
Yeah, I love that. That'll be a good single too. I
Yeah,
love what's my second one? Oh, I put High Road. Oh, I should have moved it.
High Road. I like High Road.
No, yeah, I do High Road because I heard it and the way she was singing it and the lyrics that she was saying was so relatable because I feel like a lot of people, like I related to her. Sometimes you're too nice to people and you give too
Yeah,
much and they take you for granted. And that's what High Road is about, like finally kind of like putting my foot down and kind of just recognizing my worth and stuff. And I didn't know it was a
yeah.
cover. It's a cover of someone else's song. And I was like, I did not need to know that. I thought Kelly wrote this.
Wait, I didn't know that. Honestly, I feel it's so funny. Every time Kelly Clarkson covers a song, I saw this TikTok video, and it was of the artist's management calling the artist saying, "Girl, she covered your song," and the artist goes like, "No, she didn't." And like they don't even say who covered the song, like whose name covered the song, but like at the end they said, "Don't say it, don't say it," and the management goes, "Kelly Clarkson." I'm like, "No, it's her song now." Like I feel like she makes every song she covers like her song. It like I don't know how she does it, but she just manages to do it. So her voice is so very like she can sing any type of genre. It's really incredible.
Yes, she's so amazing. Every cover she does. It's so yeah. What's your number three?
Three. So I guess I guess this would be considered a ballad. I absolutely love Skip this part. Um, it's just so I feel like you hear the pain in her voice when she like yells, "Can I skip this part?" Like she just wants to like get through whatever she's going through, and I'm assuming that's probably like the downward spiral of her relationship. That she just wants to skip because I mean, who wants to ever go through trauma and pain? I mean, it's character growth, but at the same time, it's devastating to feel and go through. So I absolutely love that song. It relates to a lot of like sorrows in my past life. So I feel like that song is my third. It's just powerful and it hits the heart. And I feel like
Yeah, that's my number four. I love Skip This Part. Yeah, I could feel just the pain. I feel like, I don't know, hearing it the first time, I felt like she just recorded it one time and that was it because I could feel so much. And then
mm,
when the drums kick in at the very end, all that, when the beat drops and like
yeah,
kind of get that punk rock kind of vibe. Oh my God, I loved it. Yeah, the belting, the lyrics. Um, yeah, Skip This Part is and a perfect opener for the album too. Like, it was incredible.
yeah.
Um,
No, it's ironic that was the first song though. When I first looked at it, I'm like, oh, why would you put the first song as skip this part? That's the title itself, skip this, song.
Yeah. But
I I took it.
my number three was Mine.
Oh, mine.
Cause when Mine and Me came out, I couldn't decide which one I loved more. I loved Mine, but then I loved the chorus of Me. But Mine really stuck with me. I thought it was really well made. It was very different for her. She's never done anything like this, like with the chorus and the background vocals. Um, and it was so simple, like the melodies and the lyrics. It was just very different for her, and I still love Mine to this day.
Didn't she released those songs at the same time? I always thought that was funny when she released those songs at the same time because they not only kind of sound similar to each other, but they both me and mine. So it's like still it's two kind of like singular. You're talking about yourself,
Yeah.
kind of when you it's mine and me. So it was interesting when she released those two songs. But I love mine. Mine's such a I think that was her big single off of it. I think that got onto the um, radio play. So I think that was like her first big single off of the album.
Yeah, it was. That was the one she performed the most and yeah, took to radio. What's your number four?
Four definitely has to be That's Right. I love the tropical, beachy summer vibes and like the bongos. I just love the essence of that song when you listen to it because like one of her lines is something about I like the ocean and I'm like, ooh, like, when that line hits, I'm just like, "Ooh," I just picture myself in the ocean, just like it's a sassy kinda beat, tropical sassy beat to it. I love it. It makes me feel sexy, and then Sheila E. playing the bongos, genius. Like, she got Sheila E. to play with her actually at the birthday show back in April. So that was kinda cool to get to see that song live by the, people who, the
Yeah,
feature artists be a part of it as well, so
yeah.
I absolutely love that.
I thought we were gonna get the rest of those videos from Belasco. I was waiting for it. I was so
Wait,
mad.
did she I've seen all the videos, but did she not post all of them?
No, we didn't get
Oh,
quite a few songs. I was like, I wanted to see all of them.
damn, I didn't realize that. Okay. Wow, damn. That sucks. Okay. Maybe she'll release them when her talk I don't know. I don't know. I bet you she's gonna do something special with her talk show though. But I wonder maybe she'll just release them like I don't know. That's annoying.
I
Yeah.
know. We only got Lighthouse, we got I Hate Love, Favorite Kind of High, Rock Hudson, and I think Red Flag Collector. But we didn't get like any of the other ones that I really wanted. Um,
But
let's see. Oh, with that's right. That is actually, you're gonna hate me. That is my least favorite one.
Red Flag Collector, I mean,
No,
I
that's
don't think
right.
and oh, that's right. Oh, that's
Yes.
oh really interesting.
I put it
I
as
don't know.
my
I thought it was
least.
did you not like it the most?
Well, it has grown on me because when I saw her in Vegas, she performed this song, and I do love the lyrics of kind of like she's kind of moving on from her ex. Like, yeah, that's right. I like the ocean. I'm gonna let you go with the tide. Like, I'm gonna do what I want now. These are the things I
Yeah.
like to do. But for me, it was more like, I don't know. Like, I got to the last track of the album, and I was like, okay, this is the closer. How's she gonna close it? And that's right, just didn't do it for me at the time. It has grown on me. I love the chorus and Tropical Vibe as well. It's not a bad song. I think all these songs are great, but it just for personal reasons, I don't know. I just put it at the last one.
I respect that. Um, I mean, that's the cool thing about this album. It's so eclectic sounding. Like, there's so many different types of songs. It's a blend of all of her. I feel like it's a blend of all of her kind of different type of eras. Like, you have the breakaways, you have the My Decembers, you have the Meaning of Lives. Um, you have a few stronger like songs. So I love the eclecticness of this album. I feel like it's the most diverse album she's ever released, I feel like.
Yes. And track five. What is your track five?
Track 5 is Lighthouse. Lighthouse is my
Mm,
number 5. Um, I'm so happy she made it a single. I think I okay, Grammys are gonna be interesting this year because there's so many great artists up for Grammys, like Taylor Swift, Adele, Kelly Clarkson. I don't know if Carrie Underwood is up for any of them because I know she released an album too, but there are so many powerful singers that release music, so it's gonna be interesting. But Lighthouse could be her contender and winner for like pop vocal album. Um, I feel like Lighthouse could set that, you know, break that tiebreaker type of deal. Like her she soars vocally in in that song. Like she just hits notes that I'm like, damn, girl. Like and she maintains that and holds the belt of a note for like I feel like forever in one of them in one of the lines. So it's I like that I like that song. That song is beautiful. It's such a beautiful song. And like we were saying, music video, genius, like lighthouse, just like get a moody setup at a lighthouse and just let the emotions set the scene of the video. Like so I
yeah.
think that could win her the Grammy.
Yeah, that was one of my questions later on about the Grammys. Because I feel like she always gets that nomination as she should, but Chemistry is just a whole other level that I feel like Chemistry should be nominated for Album of the Year and Pop Vocal Album. And
Mhm.
yeah, I agree. I think Lighthouse can be nominated as well. But yeah, like a lot of competition. Yeah, Taylor Swift with Midnights, even SZA with SOS, Miley Cyrus with Flowers and her album.
Oh,
Um,
Miley.
Olivia Rodrigo just released her album Guts. Like there's a lot of Ed Sheeran released two albums this year. So there's a lot
You
of
can't and you can't forget Adele 30 because she released that I think she released that right at the first s- around or like I don't know how they say it, but she released it right in October 2020
2021. She already got nominated this
Oh
past
wait, she
Grammys.
did? Oh, never
Yeah.
mind. Okay, never mind. I don't know why I was confusing that for this year. Never mind.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
She won one Grammy. She won only won one for Easy on Me.
Oh,
Yeah.
maybe that's why I forgot about it. Wow, she only won one? Damn. Okay, that's just shocker.
She
All
lost
right.
Album of the Year to Harry Styles this year.
Right. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Wow. That's big. That's big for Harry Styles to beat Adele. Okay. Well, all right. Never mind, Adele. We love
Yeah.
you.
But
But
yeah, I
no,
do see her getting nominated. It's just all the competition every year. That's hard to get through.
I know. But I feel like Grammys, oh, do tend to give Kelly Clarkson at least one of the Grammys. So it'll just be interesting to see what Grammy she gets. Like I feel like she always, no matter what, wins that pop vocal um Grammy. Isn't she the only artist to have that Grammy like the most times, I think? She's tied with an artist possibly, but I think she's won a certain Grammy the most times out of any artist, and I think it was like either pop vocal album or pop vocal performance. One of those two, but
Yeah, pop vocal album, she's won the most times. And then for nominations, she's tied with Adele. But if she gets nominated again this time, then she'll have the record, which would be cool.
I mean, her voice, I just like I said, her voice is like she hit the Since You've Been Gone note at 6 a.m. on the Today Show.
I
I'm
saw
like,
that.
I'm like, girl, like, what do you do with that voice? Like, what do you do to take care? Please tell me like what you drink, because I need something like that for my throat to feel like constantly that like
Yeah.
flexible. Like,
Yeah.
oh
I
my
was
God.
freaking out because she hasn't hit that note since like 2013. And every performance, I always wait for it. I'm like, is she gonna hit it? I know she can, but she just stopped hitting it, to preserve the voice. And now
Okay.
she decides to hit it for sound check at Today Show and live on the show. She hit it twice, and I was like, "What the hell, dude? She's killing
Well,
it."
I'm not like saying anything to like give tabloids anything like more to talk about, but I think she's lost a little weight, and I feel like that definitely helps with being able to hit certain notes. So I think she's like her voice is like coming back stronger than ever. Like her voice has always been beautiful, but like I can't wait to hear what type of crazy run she does, because I remember I feel like stronger before chemistry. I feel like stronger was the last like truly peak vocal album for her. Because she just did all those like powerful belts and like runs and vibrato runs. Is I love her vibrato. So I love hearing her like powerful vibrato, like going to soaring to new notes that I'm like, girl, you need to release a live album. You need to release more live albums. Like she doesn't have enough live albums for how good of a performer she is.
Yeah. Did you see in an Instagram live recently they asked her if she'd ever release any like unreleased songs and she said, "Oh, there's something coming pretty soon." She has something coming out soon, but I don't know what the hell it is.
Whoa. I mean, honestly, I love how this Taylor Swift effect of like re-recording, re-releasing vault tracks type of music has affected other artists. So I wouldn't be surprised if she like throws us with like unreleased breakaway era music or unreleased like All I Ever Wanted or Stronger era music. Like that would be so cool, because there are so many songs that like you go on YouTube and you search and you find that you're just like, wait, this should have been on the album. So I wouldn't be surprised if that happened.
Yeah, I'd also love some cool re-records. I'd die for like a new re-record of Miss Independent because she sings it so differently
Oh,
now and she kills it. Even
oh
Walk Away, a
God,
new re-record of Walk Away. Oh,
1000%. Yeah, no, 1000%. I'm trying to think what other songs she would. I feel like since you've been gone, she's changed up. Well, no, she's kind of always done that the same since like
yeah,
2012
yeah.
longer.
It's just
But
she sounded so young when she started. Her voice was, not as strong as it is now. Even Breakaway, she sounds very different. It'll be
oh wow,
cool. It'll be
yeah,
cool.
no, it would be really cool. Um, yeah, that's the funny thing. I feel like Taylor Swift is doing it obviously for legal reasons, but I still sometimes don't hear immediate difference in her re-recordings, but I feel like with somebody like Kelly Clarkson, you would 1000% hear just how different and mature her voice has aged like wine in her career. So I would love that if she did that.
Yes, I love that. Back to our ranking. So your number five was Lighthouse. My number five is Magic. I
I
love
love
Magic.
it.
I love
I
it
love Magic.
because I I don't know. I thought again it was very different for her. I love the end. The it's magic, magic, like it just goes back and forth and the notes that she hits. It was just like a cool, magical kind of sound to the song. And I'm like it was very unique, so I love Magic.
I feel like it could be a good like rom-com movie soundtrack. Like in a good little rom-com. I don't know. Just I feel like it could fit well with that because it is very like it's magic. Like it's talking about how a relationship is like filled with like so many magical, cheesy, loving, gooey eye moments. So I do like that song. Honestly, I would place that at number 6, to be honest. I didn't I didn't really get to finish the rest, but I would immediately put that at number 6 probably,
Yeah.
is Magic.
My number six was I Hate Love.
Ooh, I hate love. It's cool that Steve Martin's in that. I
Yeah.
love his banjo. Yeah, that's a fun song. That is a fun song.
I
What
like
about
it.
do you
Huh?
what about it do you like?
Oh, the fact that she's like, it's a bitch sometimes. That's literally the first line. I was like, okay,
Yeah,
Kelly.
and I think that's like her first song that she actually properly swears in. Like, I don't know why it's taken so long for her to like unleash that like mature, you know, language. I'm like, Kelly, you're 40. It's okay for you to swear. Like, you
Yeah.
don't need to like
She's been
codify it.
grown.
I know she's been ground. Like it's so funny. But no, I love that line. I love that line.
Yeah. There's
That
also a
song's
lot of humor and character in this song. And yeah, and I just loved it. I Hate Love. Yeah, and the fact that she got Steve Martin, which is like nobody does that. That's so cool.
no. And I know he plays music, but I feel like it's rare that he's ever featured. Um, like he just sticks to acting, but I know he does like, have a musical background too. So it's funny how rare he plays. But no, that's massive that she got him.
Yeah.
Um,
We have track seven. Did you get to track seven? What did you get to?
oh God, I'm just gonna pick off the top. I'm looking at the playlist right now. I mean, I'm looking at the track list right now. Honestly, High Road. I'm gonna go with High Road. I love High Road. I love how empowering that song is. I just love all her empowering anthems. She really does them well. I think it's her voice fits well with those types of songs where she's singing about like, taking the higher ground or going the more mature route or not letting somebody bring you down. Like her voice just really sits well with that type of music for me. Um, so I love High Road for that reason. I like a lot of those types of songs by her. So
Yeah, and that yeah, for mine it's which wouldn't me. Me is another anthem that she does. Yeah, I heard it. I'm like, oh, it's just classic Kelly. So, I love the message behind it, and her vocals at the end were insane. Um,
uh
yeah, that's for me. And then what do you have next?
this is the be- my my mistake. Yeah, I literally looked at it and I immediately remembered how it went. I love my mistake. I like how the flow of it goes. I like that. I don't know. I like how it kind of crescendos and then kind of mellows out a little bit. So I like my mistake.
Yeah. And then I put favorite kind of high. I love favorite kind of high so much. I don't know why it was up here because I love it. I don't know why it was all the way over here. I like the vocals. It gave Piece by Piece era too. Like I could see it in Piece by Piece.
Yeah,
Her soaring notes at the end. Perfect summer anthem as well. Um, I don't know why it got
yeah.
to number eight, but it should have been like number two, but whatever.
No, and plus it has such great potential of like she did those videos over the summer when she went into Blue Bottle, out in one of the Blue Bottles out in Los Angeles, and she's saying, I think she's saying mean, but she's saying favorite kind of high as well, in like a flash mobby kind of style of setting, um, and then she did that in New York City, and I think she played Favorite Kinda High both in LA and New York when she did that. And like it's such a great flash mob song for some reason. I don't know why, but it has flash mob potential because it's just so exhilarating and like such a mood booster that I feel like in a flash mob that song would slap.
Yeah, I love those flash mobs. It was a cool idea because, because of the writer's strike, she wasn't able to do a lot of promo for this album, just like podcasts and some radio shows. But those
Yeah.
flash mobs were cool to just go in a location and sing. The singers that she was with were so talented too. They made it sound so cool.
Ah, I'm sure she'll with her talk show coming back, I'm sure she's gonna cover and not cover, but perform her songs for karaoke. Like I wouldn't be surprised if she did Lighthouse for one of the first songs, um, with her new season coming up. So
Yeah, I think she's performing Lighthouse soon. I think October 13th. She's gonna be on Jimmy Fallon, and she's the main guest, and she's performing. It's a musical guest. So I was thinking like what she would sing, but Lighthouse is a new single, so it'd be cool if she sings that. You're like, let me look it up.
you look it up. Do I judge in New York City? Ah, oh my God, no. Just I would need to request tickets right now. I might go request tickets right now just to see because if I got to see her for free, well, not for free because you're driving to New York City and paying how many tolls, but for cheap to see Kelly perform Lighthouse in a talk show setting, so intimate, that'd be so cool. Oh my God,
Yeah,
yeah.
I heard it. She sang it in I saw her in Vegas 2 nights in a row, and she sang Lighthouse both nights. It was so
Her
great.
big. Oh, I'm so jealous. What surprise songs did you get?
Okay, let's see if I remember. First night, um, oh, Never Again. I heard Never Again.
Okay.
She did a cool version. She did like the piano version the first half, and then the second half she brought in the band, and it was more like the original. It was cool.
I love that.
I heard Never Again. Oh my God. The cover that I got the first night was Fake Plastic Trees by Radiohead.
Ooh, I love that cover on the karaoke album she put out.
I know, it's so cool. Oh my God. I mean, second night, I think, oh, I got That's Right. She performed That's Right. She also performed, what's that one from Meaning of Life? Didn't I? She did Didn't I?
That sounds so sexy. I love she has a lot of sexy songs recently. Okay. Yeah, no, I
Yeah.
love Didn't I?
Yeah. I heard Happier Than Ever live. Um,
That live. Oh, I'm so jealous.
that was the closing night. And then the one that I was most excited for that I kind of waited my whole life to hear live was Sober. And I got to hear it and I freaked out.
Oh my God, Sober's such a
Yeah.
beautiful song. That's probably her darkest song, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
Like
and it's a fan favorite. I didn't even record it. I was just standing there, just looking at her, taking it all in. It was so
honestly,
amazing.
honestly, I applaud you for that because I mean, I'd probably film like 30 seconds of it and then try to enjoy the rest of it, but that's impressive, especially in today. I feel like everybody just videos everything. It's low key gross. I'm like, just enjoy the moment. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
And I believe
Feel
Catch My Breath was a surprise song because she didn't do it the second night. So I heard that too.
I love Catch My Breath. Wait, how many nights did you go to?
Just two. I did Friday. I was originally just gonna go for Friday, so I flew to Vegas and went to that. But then I realized that Saturday was the very last show, and I was still gonna be in Vegas. So I was like, I'm just gonna buy tickets and I'm gonna go. And so I went 2 nights in a row. Oh, her kids. Yeah, she brought her kids both nights. So the first night
Oh,
she did Whole Lotta Woman with Remy, and then she did Heartbeat Song with River, and then the second night she did Heartbeat Song with the both of them.
That's River's favorite song, Heartbeat song. Oh my God, that's so cute. Oh my God. I love how she like includes her kiddos like and it's not really in like an unhealthy like because like some celebrities like I feel like unhealthily use their kids as publicity, but she just does it so naturally and it's just so authentically that it's just so adorable. Like I love it.
Yeah, and she got third. I think she's the third highest grossing debut residency show for an artist. She got third place. I think the number one was Adele, then it was Gaga, and then it was her. And I'm like, that's actually really incredible because she only did 10 shows, and these shows were very simple, intimate. They were not like a big production. It was just her and the band. So she killed it for
Yeah,
doing that.
it's very Adele in that aspect. It's just her and the vocals, and that's what I love about those artists. Like I love Kelly and Adele for that reason because they're so just stripped down in a way. They're just so like, all about the music itself and not like the production, which the production, obviously, those shows are fun, like Lady Gaga and Taylor Swift, 1000% storytelling vibes. But it's nice to go to a show as well where you're just like, just taking all the talent and the immense, like, level and magnitude of their voices.
Yeah. Speaking of Taylor, her Eras tour, the movie's coming out to cinemas. Are you gonna go?
1000%. I'm going to go. I can't wait to see how rowdy everybody is in the theater. If there is one singular person sitting down in the chair, I will judge them. I'm like, how are you sitting down watching this as if it's like a regular movie? This is not a regular movie. This is a rowdy, like you go feral because it's Taylor Swift type of movie. Like, I cannot wait. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, that was my question. I was like, so do we just kind of just treat it like a movie and sit down and watch? Or are we going like in full costume and Eras tour ready in outfits and dance and sing to the whole thing? Because it's a concert.
I love how it's right around Halloween too. So like the costumes are gonna be even more kind of fun. Because like the ghost, the pillow sheet one. I'm sure there'll be a lot of pillow sheet ones. Um, Honestly, I might just go as a pillow sheet now that I think about it. No, um, but no, I'm excited to go. I think most people will definitely party. I mean, I'm going to. I'm going with a friend, so we're gonna go. You know, be lit, have fun, be ready for it. So yeah, I absolutely love. I saw her show back in May, which is an odd time for her to like tour the East Coast because May is still like kind of cold. So this is like, oh, this is brave of her. But it was still so fun. Like I think my favorite set of hers was the era. No, the Eras tour. Uh, Reputation.
Ooh.
Just because that album, that was the first. No, my first tour I saw her was Red, but Reputation was like that album that like kind of got me hooked and sold on her for some reason. Um, I just think it just sounds so mature for her. I think it was her first like album that was just like, okay, she's like badass. Like, okay, I like it. I like it. So, um, and then Midnight's is, even more risque a little bit. So I love her style of music lately. So
Yeah. I mean we grew up listening to her and I always respected her as a songwriter and as a singer. And I always listened to her stuff. Yeah, but I didn't get hooked pretty much later in the game. I mean I loved Red in 1989, but I think Folklore is the one that kind of did it for me, hearing her just completely change up her sound and really write these songs and perform them. They were all so beautiful, and Evermore. So that kind of really sold me on becoming like a true Swiftie. I always liked her music and always, supported her. But that's what kind of, yeah, I was like, oh, she's like a different breed.
that's cool. Yeah, no, she is. It's crazy. But we got so sidetracked with Taylor Swift. Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
It's easy to affect in the world of Swifties.
We are on, I think we're on track 9. That's when I put Down to You. You see, like I love all these songs. Like how can I rank them? Like I love Down to You, but I don't know why it's number 9.
I know it is a hard ranking because there's just so many different types of sounds. Like I said, it's so eclectic. Let's see, My Ninth Son. God, I don't know why this is so down. Okay, I need to put it. I need to put I Won't Give Up from the deluxe because I'm including the deluxe.
Okay.
Um, I Won't Give Up. I love it. Sounds like Baba O'Reilly by The Who. It kind of has that kind of intro, kind of like it almost samples it, I feel like. And it's just such an anthemic, like I Won't Give Up. Like it's an easy song. Like I could hear it being an anthem for like a Michelle Obama campaign if Michelle Obama ever decided to run for office. It kind of has that like, anthem to it, anthem feel to it. So I love I Won't Give Up. That's my new workout song too. That's yeah. First
Nice.
song I listened to. Yeah.
I love it. Yeah, I heard it. I liked it. I really did. My number 10 is the song Chemistry. Um, there's nothing like bad about it, and there's nothing too like different about it. I feel like it was just very chill the whole entire way, very acoustic, and her voice sounded very beautiful. And the harmonies were really cool. and she was very soft in this song, which is usually she's very belty and very performing wise. She was very soft, and I loved it. It was very relaxing. So I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the song Chemistry.
Now that I think about it, I feel like that's her like my December of chemistry. Like yeah, it's literally chemistry. Yeah, no, I feel like that's her like my December aesthetic on the album. Um
Yeah. What's your number
that was your
10?
number 10. Oh,
Yeah.
this gets harder and harder as it goes on.
Yeah.
Because I'm just like, there's so many good songs. I feel like she has no misses. Um, I have to go with mine because I do love her powerful, you know, voice in that. I think it's one of the more power ballad songs that she has on the album. Um, so I'd have to go with mine, and I just love like how it's just like a song that she's just singing about, you know, you can break what we made, but you can't break my inner like feelings, or you can't break like my character overall. So
Right.
I love that meaning behind it. So
Yeah, I love mine. Number 11, I put Rock Hudson as number 11. Um, because I do love it. I do love Rock Hudson as a song. But let me know if you disagree because I feel like there's like three different chapters to the story of like her story. We start with Because of You, then we go to Piece by Piece, and people were saying that Rock Hudson was kind of like that third part of it. And I did love it. Oh shit, someone's on my computer. I'm at work, by the way. This is my office.
oh, okay. I was like, wait, what is happening? I just saw something in the corner of my eye.
My coworker logged in and starting to work.
Oh,
Okay.
that's is he
I
doing well?
Yeah, she's doing stuff there.
That's so funny.
I
Um,
so I listened to Rock Hudson and I loved it. I loved the lyrics and I love that um that she I love the line piece by piece I found that my hero is me. It's kind of figuring out that all this time she didn't need, a father, she didn't need a husband, she didn't need like a male role model. She just needed herself all along, that she's her own hero. So I love that that was like the third part of it. Um, but I still don't think Rock Hudson compares to Piece by Piece or to Because of You. So that's why it's up there, but I still love the song.
no, I got it. And I didn't even realize. I mean, I did know that she tied in the piece by piece lyric, but it has such a different feel from piece by piece and because of you that I didn't really even connect the
Hmm.
like, the meaning behind each but all of them. So I didn't really think of that until you said that. So that's interesting that, there's that
Hmm.
connection. Um, what was that, number 11?
Yeah.
Um, I would say my number 11 is Red Flag Collector. I have to throw Red Flag Collector in. I feel like it's so cartoony. I love this like I don't know. It just has a lot of character. It's like another like I Hate Love type of song. It has so much character in it. So I love Red Flag Collector. And plus when that trend on TikTok came out, I was like, oh my God, this is such perfect timing. Although I didn't even do that trend on TikTok. I should have. But if I did, I would have put that song in because it's like red flags. Like, what do you not like about a person? So, yeah, like what
Yeah.
sets.
That's my track number 12. Yeah, Red Flag Collector. Yeah, there's so much humor. She spilled on this song. She kept like she said some things. I was like, "You go, Kelly. You say it." In Vegas, they were handing out red flags. So when she'd sing Red Flag Collector, we'd have it waving. And then
And those of you,
she noticed every night. And the last night, she's like, "Damn, I should have like had red flags for like merch or put it on your chairs or something. I should have thought about it because
oh,
everyone had red flags. It was so cool."
that's
Um,
actually really cool. I like that. I feel like, have I ever been to a Kelly Clarkson show where fans do something like I don't think I have. That's cool that they did that. That's really neat.
Yeah, it was funny because once you hear the whistling, everyone was like, "Okay."
Yeah, that like Midwestern opening. Yeah, I love that. Like when, ooh, it just like chills. It's like, ooh, it's like you can picture like Kelly standing with a cowboy hat on in one of those like classic old time movies, looking up at her, ex that she despises because of the red flags that, she collected from him. Like,
Yeah.
oh, God, that's so funny.
Yeah. She also says shit in the song. Yeah.
And not quite bitch, but still
We
both
got
are.
shit.
We got shit.
Let's
Oh my
see.
God.
13 I have my mistake. I have my mistake and then that's right for my last two. Um yeah, I liked my mistake. Um but I don't know, it was so hard to compete my mistake with all the other ones, but it was yeah, a very solid track. I liked it.
Um, I would say 13 has to be me because I do love that ballad as well. And then wait, no, did I not pick Magic? No, this is hard. This is
You
hard.
haven't.
Oh my God, this is so hard. Okay, sorry me, but okay, Magic is 13. I love Magic. There's so many good songs. Like
Yeah.
you listen to it just knowing every song's good, but then when you like do a ranking like this, it's like it hurts your brain because you're just like, wait, no, there's so many good songs on it. Yeah, Magic, just because I do like that rom-com feel of that song. I love Magic. It could, like I said, it could be like rom-com, um, a rom-com movie. So, kind of soundtrack to it.
Yeah.
Um, and then I guess my last one would be me. So
Oh no.
I know, fans can hate me. Hey, at least I didn't put mine at the end. All right, so because I feel like mine was everyone's favorite for some, yeah. But
Yeah. Okay. And then I guess I'd have to put Roses. And then I don't know. I can't put any of the deluxe songs. I completely forgot about them. But they can just go at the end, I guess, because I forgot about them.
I do like I Hate Love. Oh my God, there's so many good ones. Oh
I'm
God,
trying
I
to
know.
find them. I Won't Give
Good.
Up. Did You Know? You Don't Make Me Cry, featuring River Rose. Goodbye. And Roses.
Roses was really good. I think my two
Yeah.
favorite deluxe ones were I Won't Give Up and Roses. Um, I like those two a lot. Roses was the first one that she released off of the deluxe.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. It was so funny. Carrie Underwood also released a deluxe album like that same day of her Denim and Rhinestones. And I was like, interesting choice, Carrie. Interesting choice to
Yeah. And
kind of
she
like
took her time with that because I feel like Denim Rhinestones was like early last year.
yeah,
She took like a year and a half for this
2022.
deluxe.
Yeah, summer 2022. But also she's country, so she has a little bit easier than Kelly because she has like it's easier for her to stand out in her genre because she's such a powerful singer in country music that she just stays popular no matter what kind of like lull she has in her career because she's country. I feel like that makes it easier with Kelly being in pop. It makes it harder because there's so much new music coming out constantly that it's just so hard to like remember and keep everybody in your mind for some reason. So I
Yeah.
think that and she has a little bit easier with that.
Yeah.
But
But that's why I'm so excited for Kelly's country album that she keeps talking about and that she'll release eventually because she's already welcomed in the community. She has hits in the country music world and she has done performances on award
yeah,
shows and stuff and has songs with Kelsey Ballerini and Reba and Trisha
and
Yearwood,
Jason Aldean.
Jason Aldean.
Don't
Tons of
okay,
people.
wait. I have to ask because they both have similar like sounds to them, I feel like. Are you a Keeping Score fan or are you a Don't You Want to Stay fan?
What a great question. Um I mean I grew up on Don't You Wanna Stay, but then I just feel like Keeping Score didn't get the hype that it should have gotten.
It should have, because it's such a beautiful song. Like it has so much emotion in it. It's just so it's kind of just a relationship going in question. It's like, why are we keeping score? Why don't we just like, you know, love to love? Like, why do we have to like, keep tallies on stuff if it's not like if it feels like that, I feel like it's not love and it's not meant to be. So um I just love the raw emotion behind it and her voice in it. It's just yeah, it that song got me. And it's funny because I've only ever been in like a one relationship, so it's not even like something I'm like necessarily even like related to that much, but it's just I feel the emotion in it. It's so It's so powerful.
Yeah, so I probably go with Don't You Wanna Stay just 'cause I don't know, like I grew up on it and it was everywhere at the time. It was 2012? Was it 2012?
Yeah, strong. It was on her Stronger album.
Yeah. And then Keeping Score. Um, I mean, I loved it. I even saw the behind the scenes that they did in the studio, and then when they performed it on ACMs or CMAs, it was really good too.
They did perform that together. Yeah.
So I love both, but I guess if I had to pick, probably Don't You Want to Stay, just because I feel like it's a classic.
No,
Um,
I get that. Yeah.
so yeah, I feel like when she released that country album, she'll get that love from the country fans, which she really already does, and I don't know, it's right up her alley with country music, so I'm so excited for that.
I know. Well, it'll be interesting to see where she fits it into, especially with this move to New York City. It will be interesting to see like when she makes the time for it because now that she's in New York, I feel like almost Broadway type music or Broadway itself is would be at the forefront of her mind. So, um, it'll be interesting to see what she does next to, spice up her career a little bit. As if she doesn't need anymore. Like I feel like her career is so busy. I'm just like talk show, mom, musician. Like I'm just like, okay. At one point, host of the Billboard Awards for a consistent amount of years.
The
Like
Voice.
the voice. I'm just like, all right, slow down, Kelly. You're making me look so stupid because I don't work at all. Like, oh my God. Oh God. No, no, but kudos to her. She's able to do it with her team. So I wouldn't be surprised if she did Broadway first though. Um, I don't know. That's just my take. So
Yeah.
I'm rooting for a Broadway. Like I would go down, drive down to New York City to see her on Broadway for sure.
Yeah. I think her goal first, she wants to get through the first year, just kind of get her foot, on the door and like get her mark in New York and get that first season out of the way. Then
Yeah.
when she's used to it, then she can, because she said people have already offered her a bunch of Broadway stuff. And she's like, wait, I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet. Let me,
Oh my, I mean, I'm not surprised. I mean, literally when like a powerful singer comes to your home and you're like, yeah, I'm not surprised she has so many offers because I mean, it's Kelly Clarkson. Like, her voice is the most powerful of probably the most powerful of our generation. I mean, I feel like her voice, nobody else can hold notes the same way she does. Like, yes, there's Christina Aguilera, yes, there's Adele, but Kelly just when she belts out a note, it's like pitch perfect the whole time she's letting out that note. I'm like, her voice doesn't sound shaky. It doesn't sound it sounds confident. Like like I'm trying to think what artist can belt the same. Celine Dion, maybe. That's the only other artist, to be honest, that I can think of. Celine Dion. She is in Celine Dion's category of being able to belt.
yeah. And I've been saying this for years. Every time I see those lists that come around, top 10 greatest vocalists of all time. If I don't see Kelly's name, I'm already pissed off.
Wasn't her number like 94 or something stupid like that?
194.
194. I know. I like. Okay, whoever did this clearly does not know the meaning of singing and voice. Like clearly they don't know what they're writing on. Like, how can you list Kelly Clarkson as 194? At least put her in the top three. At least. Like,
Yeah. I knew that list was BS when Celine Dion wasn't even on that freaking list.
wait, she wasn't on that list at all. Okay.
No, so I was like, oh yeah, this list is trash. I'm not even gonna read the rest.
Oh my God. That Celine Dion. Okay, like yes, I do love Kelly's voice tremendously, but I think Celine Dion might have the best voice of all. Like I don't think there's been any other singer in our life who is able to sing like she does. Um, I mean, there's a reason why she doesn't have to write any of her music, and she still is that successful. Like I don't think she's ever really written a song because she was married to I don't know I don't know she used to be married to like a big music writer, big music producer, um, who did why am I blanking on the song name right now? It's all coming back to me. He did like those production. He did those songs for Celine Dion, and just with that like kind of power duo, um, it kind of just flew effortlessly with how her success just like catapulted into like, you know, literally $1 billion worth pop diva superstar. Like, so I hope she gets better.
Oh, I
I feel
know. I had tickets to see her. The
you did.
Courage World Tour in San Francisco. I think like maybe beginning of last year. I had tickets and the whole tour got canceled. I'm like, oh, I hope she feels better. I want to see her.
I honestly think this would probably be her last tour too. I don't know why, but I mean, she is gonna kind of getting up there where she could probably retire, and I wouldn't blame her if she did, and like just, you know, did like a show here and there, but not like consistent like she used to with Vegas residencies.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So we broke down the album, we talked. Um we're an hour and 11 minutes in. We're pretty good with time for this episode. I ask all my guests before we finish up if you have a question for me. Anything at all that you want to ask me.
Um, oh my God, what did I remember this question. What am I gonna ask you? Oh, what is the song on 1989 Taylor's version? What song are you looking forward to the most from the belt track?
Oh my God. Doesn't that come out this month?
Yeah,
Isn't it?
October 27th, 20 days.
Oh, okay. I mean, 1989 is one of the few like pop albums that are like perfection. Like I put it with Teenage Dream and
Impossible.
Art Pop. Like those are like pop perfection. Um, so
I
many
know she has
hits.
a lot of hype to live up to with that. Like I hope she chose right. I mean, I'm sure she did.
Yeah. I just want to refresh my memory because I've always loved Out of the Woods, but that is not my answer. Let's see here.
I should released the track list already. I'm
Oh,
pretty
Welcome to New York is such a classic.
welcome to New York.
Um,
I still play that song every time I go down to New York City and I see the skyline.
I know. Oh, Clean. I love Clean. No, no, no. I think I know it's a big song, but Wildest Dreams, I've always loved it.
I am looking forward to, well, Wonderland. I love Wonderland. She has a few solid road trip songs on that album. I Know Places, that is a road trip jam. If that's not on your road trip playlist, you're not road tripping right. Um, but I'm actually really looking forward to Suburban Legends. I just like the sound of that name of the song title. And I grew up in a suburb, so I'm like, okay, I I'm genuinely curious what this is gonna sound like. Like, is I could see it being like another Wonderland, I Know Places sound for that
Uh-huh.
song. So I'm excited to hear it. October 27th, 20 days. Oh my God, we're so close. Oh my God.
Oh, you're talking about the Vault tracks?
Yeah, 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 the vault
I'm over here
track.
looking at that album. I'm like, where are those tracks at?
Yeah, no, no, the vault track. What vault track are you most excited?
Oh, I'm over here looking at the normal. Wait, let me pull up the.
I know. Okay, wait, wait. Yeah, there's like Say Don't Go. Now that we don't talk, is it over now? Slut,
Okay,
slut.
I pulled up Taylor's version. Okay, okay. Now I can see what you're talking about.
Yeah,
Ooh, Slut.
I I know it's very vulgar, risque for her. I'm like, okay, all right. I'm excited to hear that song too.
Yeah. New Romantics, I'm sure will sound great. Um, yeah. I mean, Slut caught my attention. I'm like, Taylor.
I think that caught a lot of people's attentions because it's like not a word frequently used in mainstream media because it's so it's a derogatory term for, vagina. So it's just something that people don't typically use. So I'm interested to see how she doesn't make it sound problematic. Yeah, yeah. I'm generally curious how that will sound. But I think Suburban Legends personally for me, I just love the name of that because I relate to it. So
Yeah. Yeah. That's my favorite Taylor's version album cover, by the way. It's so beautiful.
yeah, and I'm biased because it was taken in Rhode Island, right next to my home state. So just a little biased. New England, yes.
Yeah, it's beautiful. But my favorite Taylor song of all time is Crazier from the Hannah Montana soundtrack.
Oh.
and
That's
I'm praying to God that I get a Taylor's version when the debut album comes out, because I need it. I need it so much, and if I don't get it, I will be upset for the rest of my life. I need a Taylor's version of that.
it's kind of funny because she has such a strong fan base. Such a strong fan base, like strongest fan base in the world. Like no other artist tops her fan base, I think. But for the amount of fans and the amount of like dedication her fans put into her fan base, I feel like her first debut album gets like no hype.
You're
Like
right.
it's kind of funny because like with so many fans and her being like literally the biggest artist in the world, you would think more people would talk about like her start, but everybody just looks overlooks it and goes to Fearless. Like it's kind of it's kind of funny and sad at the same time. But no, I love like Teardrops on My Guitar. I love Teardrops on My Guitar. Like that's such a beautiful song. So I'm looking forward to how she intertwines her country roots with her pop because I'm sure she's gonna make it sound a little bit more popified, um, in a way, but still has that like country roots to it. So I'm
Yeah.
excited.
Yeah, but yeah, 1999 will probably be my favorite Taylor's version, but as of right now, it's Red. I feel like Red got the most promo, mostly because of All Too Well, 10-minute version. But Red is
Yeah.
such like it came out when I was like 13, and I loved Red so much. But I feel like 1989 will take that spot for my favorite one.
Yeah, and well, and also 1999 was the first album that she did that was fully pop. Um, and just because of how many like infectious earworm bops that are on that album. I mean, how you get the girl, all you had to do was stay. Like, all you had to do was stay. Wait, yeah, all you had to do was stay. That has to be the most boppy song on that album. I think. It's like when you think of pop, you think of 1989. Like, I feel like 1989 is hands down the most poppy album ever. Like it's just so colorful when you listen to it. It's just bursting of colors when you listen to it.
Yes. Yeah. Um, yeah. I mean, thank you for coming on. Thank you for
Yeah, thank
uh,
you. I mean, I appreciate you, taking the time out of your day again for the second time. I'm sorry the recording for the first one didn't go through, but it's always fun talking about like things that interest you. So I'm always excited to do these.
yeah, well, thank you for bearing with me and for doing this with me. Yeah, hopefully I'll see you soon one day. I'm planning to go to New York at some point with her dream is to go to SNL one day. So we're planning that. We want it to be perfect, but also I wanted to work out with Kelly too, so that we can see Kelly in SNL. And I've been to New York before. I have family in New York. I have an uncle that lives there and some family. And then my mom was actually born in Massachusetts, so she has some family over there too. So hopefully I'll be at the East Coast soon. I'll let you know.
Well, yeah, we'll definitely link up because I will definitely be coming down to New York City for those Kelly moments too. So we'll definitely, stay in touch because I need to see Kelly too during those peak
Yes.
of her career, especially while I'm close proximity to it. But
Yeah.
I hope it becomes more fall-like weather for you soon.
I
But
know. Thank you
thank you.
though. I appreciate it. And I still have you sent me that address, right? I remember you sending me an address for LA and then for Massachusetts. So I can send you like a thank you letter, right?
Oh, yes. Do you have it? Yeah, it's the 14 Robin Road one, right?
Like yeah, I can yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that one. Send it to that one. Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
sounds good. Thank
All
you.
right. All right. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you again for having me on.
Thank you. Thanks, bye.